What's up, you guys? Welcome back to V.S.O.P Sports Radio, where we only drink the finest of V.S.O.P cognac. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we're going to be talking about quite a few topics. But before we get into that, if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can hit that like and subscribe button, because my philosophy is if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? Now, today we are starting off with the news of Mike Vrabel being fired as the Titans head coach. Now, in the last 6 seasons, Mike Vrabel has went 54-45, in which the last 2 seasons there were double-digit losses. And it definitely seems like the Titans are in rebuild mode. They're going in a completely different direction. They're getting rid of the coach. At the end of the last game of the season, Derrick Henry is pretty much out there saying his goodbyes. He's thanking the fans for the best 8 years of his life. He's thanking equipment managers and pretty much all the staff. And, the writing's on the wall. That's pretty much his way of saying, guys, it's been real, but I'm out. Okay. And not only on top of that, they've got a rookie quarterback that they're turning over the franchise to in Will Levis. And it just seems like the Titans are just ready to head in a different direction. Now, there's many speculation about, Mike Vrabel possibly going for the Patriots job. He was a former Patriot, part of 3 Super Bowl teams. And what better way to succeed? What better coach to succeed the coaching GOAT in Bill Belichick than an experienced head coach, someone that the players respect, and somebody who was a former Patriot. Next, we're talking about Mike Tomlin. 17 straight non-losing seasons. The first head coach to ever have such an achievement. Do you know how difficult it is to go 17 seasons and not have a season where your team is just really out there stinking up the joint? And not only on top of that, we're talking about a Super Bowl winning head coach in Mike Tomlin. Not only did he win one, he also took the Steelers to the Super Bowl in which they lost to Mr. Discount Double Check, Aaron Rodgers. I still despise Aaron Rodgers till this day because of that. But somehow, some way, with the talent that he has, especially since Roethlisberger's retired, with the talent that he's had, the struggles of trying to find a quarterback, the way that he is just able to get these guys to just give it their all, grind out these wins. And just look. Our quarterback is Kenny Pickett, okay, who hasn't impressed me at all. Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky. I kept saying maybe we should try to go get Trey Lance or somebody like that, but that's besides the point. This guy still managed a way to get the Pittsburgh Steelers into the playoffs this season. Now, they're going up against the Buffalo Bills. I'm expecting to get the brakes beat off of us. But just the simple fact that we were able to make a way out of no way, this guy is definitely in the conversation for one of the best head coaches of all time. Next, we're switching gears over to John Morant being out for the season. John Morant has a torn labrum in his right shoulder, an injury that he sustained not during the game against the Lakers, but the next day during a training session. So what did the great Allen Iverson say once? We talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice. This man is out for the season off of something that happened during a training session. Okay. And now he returned this season after a 25-game suspension for waving, flashing guns too many times on social media. Adam Silver had enough, and he served his 25-game suspension. Comes back, the Grizzlies go 6-3. There's a lot of excitement back in Memphis. Ja's looking great, and now poof, the season's over. Now, the one bright side to this is that the Memphis Grizzlies are more than likely going to continue to lose without him, which means they're going to fall in the standings, which means they're going to get a really good draft pick. You know what I mean? A great draft pick. And now, in a draft where people aren't really saying that Bronny's the greatest, let me tell you, How smart of the Memphis Grizzlies would it be to pick up Bronny James? Okay, he'll come off the bench, but guess what? When wherever Bronny goes, LeBron goes. So can you imagine Ja at the one, Desmond Bain at the two, LeBron at the three, Jaren Jackson at the four, Steven Adams at the five? Let me tell you, that sounds like the plan to me. Oh. In another news, the Phoenix Suns take on the Los Angeles Clippers. And let me tell you, the Clippers laid the smackdown. Okay, we're talking about James Harden, aka the system. Has these guys out there, it took them a while to figure it out, but man, they have figured it out. Okay, in their last 18 games, the Clippers are 15-3. And they're beating teams that you would think they'd struggle with. But when you've got a guy like James Harden, facilitating, he's getting these guys out here, they're all gelling really, really well. And, especially in a game like this game right here is shaping out to be quite the rivalry between the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but over the summer, Paul George and Devin Booker had a little back and forth on social media when Paul George asked Klay Thompson, and Thompson was throwing up the four fingers, and he asked him about it, and Klay Thompson was like, yeah, that was a little immature of me, and this and that, and, da-da-da-da. And so here comes Devin Booker over here talking about, yeah, is that what you wanted? Something. I don't remember exactly, but all I know is that Paul George was like, all right, yeah, wait till we see them. And lately, they've definitely getting the best of the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns look lost out there. We're sitting here thinking, but then again, they've only played 4 games with their big three. So let's go ahead and give them time and see what happens. And lastly, Draymond Green has been reinstated by the NBA. He missed a total of 12 games. And he just recently went on his podcast and kind of gave us a glimpse into what happened. He said he met with Adam Silver. He's contemplating retirement, which to me is just baloney. Okay. Why would you contemplate retirement? Why? Because you can't punch people in the head, because you can't drop kick them in the nuts, because you can't shout and yell at the refs all you want. If that is what you have to do to be successful in the NBA, then you probably should retire, because that means you don't have anything else to offer the game. Okay, the Phoenix Suns, the Golden State Warriors are a complete mess right now. Okay, Chris Paul broke his damn hand. You got Jonathan Kuminga over here. He's complaining about his playing time, and Steph Curry just went without a 3-pointer for the first time in 260 something games, and he only scored in double digits. What has happened with Klay Thompson? No disrespect to any of these guys, but Klay Thompson is just, he's looking like his name should be Glenn Davis. I don't know. This team, ever since Poole got punched, the party's over. So, but again, you got Draymond over here, he's talking about Steve Kerr's crying. He's crying. It's like, come on, bro. It is not that damn serious. You guys get paid millions and millions to go out there and just play basketball. Okay. So just do that and stop all the antics and stop all the nonsense. This is entertainment. So the people want to be entertained. All that other stuff, you can go away with that, because nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. So anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Should Draymond just go ahead and retire and call it a career? Or should the Golden State Warriors try this thing one more time and, see what happens? Because like I said, Kuminga's complaining about playing time. Andrew Wiggins, he's doing awful. And it's just bad to watch. But anyway, that's it for me today, guys. You guys have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time here at V.S.O.P Sports. Peace.